We do have an ego. We do have that part of us that wants acceptance. And when somebody's laughing at us, what are you doing? Why are you going to church? Why are you inviting people to church? Why are you going to Bible study? It's hard when we're ridiculed, but Noah was obedient. He kept the faith. And we need to keep the faith. Now we're going to start with Genesis 6, 5 through 8. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of his thoughts, of his heart, was on evil continuously. This goes back to what we talked about 2 weeks ago. It's about the heart. We worship from the heart, but we have a heart that when left to our own devices will do what? It'll sin. It will break God's law. That's just how we are because we broke God's law. Now, one thing we've got to look at through this whole story is not using that as an excuse. Well, people are just prone. We're naturally designed to sin. No, we weren't designed to sin. We were designed like God. We did sin, though, and sin entered the world, but we can't use that as an excuse. We've got to show self-control, and more than self-control, give somebody else control. Give Jesus control. Let Him have it. Verse 6 says, "And the Lord was sorry He had made man on the earth, and He was grieved in His heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both men and beast, creeping things and birds of the air. For I am sorry that I have made them." But there's hope in the last verse. "But Noah found grace." Grace. That's what we find through Jesus Christ. We find grace. We don't earn salvation. We find grace. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. You know, God can look down the corridors. He looks down the corridors of time. He knew we would sin. And I've said so often, you know, from a human standpoint, you look down that corridor and see what's going to happen. You write creation off as a bad idea. But God sees the bigger picture.